Well, hi there, pluckers. I've Saw Fingers back with you again. Hope you're all well and joined me for another hopefully interesting lesson. This is my single guitar take on a classic song from Adele called Skyfall, which was the theme from the film of the same name from James Bond. Okay, so hopefully you've seen my playthrough I did a couple of days ago. I'm hopefully going to show you everything I played in that preview. Okay, so starting off with the tuning, which is standard, capoed at the 3rd fret. Okay, and we're playing it in the same key that Adele recorded it for the movie, okay, which is C minor. Okay, so we're starting off with the intro. Now the intro is just to start off with a single chord, the way I'm playing it, and that's this, and you just let it ring. Okay. This is an A sus2 with C in the bass. Okay, so first finger is playing the 2nd on the 4th, second finger is playing the 2nd on the 3rd string, the G string, yeah, and my 3rd finger is going up to the 5th string, A string, 3rd fret. That's just C in the bass there, and it's 5 downwards strum. It's nice sort of slow strum sort of thing, you know. Obviously you could play it with different fingers. You could play it with those fingers if you like, whichever suits you best. Okay, but anyways, A sus2 with C in the bass, a nice little strum, let it ring, and then we're going into the intro proper. Now the intro proper is exactly the same as a verse, okay, without words. So it starts off with a sequence of 4 chords: A minor, an F chord. Now I'm playing a simple F with the A open, the A string open, 5 downwards, D7, that's a standard D7 chord again, A open, D open, feel 5 downwards again, and then the D minor 7. So that's barring the top 2 strings, 1st fret, 1st finger, 2nd finger playing the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the G string, open 4th string, open 5th string, 5 downwards again. So that's your sequence, and you do the sequence 3 times, okay, so it's lots of that, and then we got this one, a whole bar of A sus2 the way I was playing it on my demo. Okay, 2, 3, 4 downstrokes basically, and then we play, to finish it off, we play an E chord, standard E chord, but with the sus4 on. Pinky goes to the added to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the G string. All 6 strings, two sort of downstrokes on that one, and then take the pinky away and just play the straightforward E chord twice. This is the end, and then the verse kicks in. Okay, so the whole intro. Okay, so here we go. The first start chord again with A sus2 with C in the bass. Let it ring, and then off we go. This is the end. Okay, now the only option I can offer you on that is on that A sus2 is to add the C in the bass, like the same chord you used for the intro. Okay, so just put your pinky up there, and then same chord but with C in the bass. Okay, so coming out of that last sequence, it would be just a difference. You can either play A sus2 on its own or with C in the bass, whichever you like best. Okay, I think I prefer it with just the A sus2, but you might like it with C in the bass. Okay, right, so that's the intro sorted. Now when it goes into the verse, it's exactly the same as the intro. So this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. Okay, that's exactly the same as the intro chords. Then we do verse 2, and that's exactly the same to play as verse 1 and the intro. Same chords again. And when you come out of verse 2, we go into the chorus, right? So that's let the sky fall when it crumbles. Will we stand tall and face it all together? Let its sky fall when it crumbles. Will we stand tall and face it all together at Skyfall? Skyfall. Now off into verse 3. Okay, so once you've got the choruses all the way through the song are exactly the same. Okay, so the chorus, A minor, let the sky fall when it crumbles. Now this has got like a progressing bass note which works its way down. So it's like A minor, sky fall. Then we add that pinky up to the bottom E string, 3rd fret. You don't have to play the chord, you could just play the note on its own if you wanted to. Okay, let the sky fall when it F crumbles. Now I prefer, it sounds better if you play the F bar chord here, because you need to carry on with the lowering of the bass note. That one, okay? So when the sky falls, when it crumbles, and then you play the F, that first bottom E string 1st fret, to the open bottom E string. So it's when the sky falls, when it crumbles. We will, okay, the other way around, we will, yeah, so it's, the sky falls, when it crumbles, we will, and then we play a D7, stand tall, and face. For face, you add that 3rd fret, 5th string with your pinky on the D7. Okay, so it's let the sky fall when it crumbles. Will we stand tall and face? Okay, that's what we got. Face it all. Is this chord here? This is a B minor 7 flat 5. 1st finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string. 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, G string. 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 4th string, and pinky, 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And all you really need to hear is the 5 down to 2, the inside 4 strings. Those 4 notes. You don't really want to hear the top E or the bottom E. I tend to put just rest my thumb against the side of the bottom E string so it's muted. And just that sort of thing, yeah? So when the sky falls, let it crumble. Will we stand tall and face it all together? Let the sky fall. And so it's basically 2 beats on that face it all, two downstrokes on that B minor 7 flat 5, or and then together is an E sus4, that's that E chord with pinky on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, just 1, and then take it away and play 1 on the E. Together, okay? So the whole chorus, first part, let the sky fall when it crumbles, will we stand tall and face it all together? Which just repeats the whole thing. Sky fall when it crumbles, will we stand tall and face it all together at Skyfall? And you play as A minor, F, D7, D minor 7 sequence again. At Skyfall, at Skyfall. Skyfall is where we start, and that goes into verse 3. Okay, so you've done the intro, verse 1, verse 2, full chorus, and then we're going into verse 3. So you play verse 3, and then you repeat the chorus, the whole chorus again. Okay, so when you come out of the second chorus, you've got that face the all together at Sky Fall. And the way I did it, because it didn't come slightly orchestrated, I just did a single strum on that A minor stop, at Sky Fall, do a pause, and then that little lead bit. That's the 2nd on the 3rd, 1st on the 2nd, 3rd on the top E, and then 2nd on the top E. So let that ring a bit, and then we go into the bridge section. Where you go, I go. So where you go, I go is A minor, I go, okay? Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I see is F major 7. Simple F major 7th is just the F, simple F chord. Lift up the bar so the top E string is open. Top E string open. I tend to play it like that. So this 3rd finger goes up to the 5th string 3rd fret from the capo, and my pinky takes over on the 3rd fret from the capo on the 4th string. Just a knot, it's just the way I do it. Okay, 5 downwards in that case, but you can play 5 downwards with that one as well. Okay, whichever. So it's after you come out of the 2nd chorus, you just hold on the A minor, and you go. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. Never. Now at this point, the orchestration gets really involved, and I couldn't actually hear what chord was being played, but I can hear the bass notes. It's climbing. So I did this. Oh, that one. Sorry. That one. Sorry. So it's 3rd fret bottom E string from the capo, and the 5th fret from the capo on the 5th string, the A string. It's just those 2 strings. And then what you do is you move the 1st finger up a fret to the 4th fret. Leave that one where it is on the 5th fret, but the 1st finger goes up. So you get a climbing bass, okay? So where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be without security. Security is A minor again, okay? So where you go, I go. Where you see, I see. I know I'll never be without security of your loving arms. From there on, it's just like the chorus. The A minor, and then G in the bass to the F. Okay, so it's so let's do the whole thing now. So where you go, I go. Where you see, I see. I know I'll never be without security loving arms keep from harm. Put your head in your hand. And on that particular B minor 7 flat 5, I think it's four downstrokes, where it goes put your head in my hand, 3, 4, and we'll then 2 on the E sus4, stand, 2 on the E, and the Skyfall, and then it goes into the chorus again. Okay, so the whole bridge section. We go, I go, we see, I see. I know I'll never be without security. Or your loving arms keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall, where beneath crumbles, and so on. Okay, then you do the chorus again, the whole chorus again, and then you come out of the chorus on the A minor, let as I fall, and then I just did that sequence again. A sky fall, sorry, let's do it again. A sky fall, a sky fall, again a sky fall, a sky fall. I just put that little James Bondy type chord on the end. So we come out the third time you do that, just stop on the D minor 7th, a sky fall, A minor 9. So 5th fret from the capo, top 3 strings, barred, 1st finger. 7th fret from the capo, 4th string, 3rd finger, and Pinky's playing the top E string on the 7th fret from the capo, 4 downwards. Okay, so after you got a sky fall, a sky fall, a sky fall, a sky fall, whatever, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, so there you have it. Hopefully that made sense to you, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.